Hey dear learner, hopefully you're doing well. It's Teacher George to discuss with you the digestive system. The digestive system is a body system that helps to break down food and absorb nutrients. It is made up of parts like the mouth, esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine, the anus. The small intestine is made up of three parts. That is the duodenum, jejunum, and the ileum. On a primary level, we shall be talking about the duodenum and the ileum. This digestive system, you can also call it the GI tract. The GI tract or the gastrointestinal tract. You can also call it the alimentary canal or the digestive tract, which is defined as the alimentary canal, a long muscular tube that runs from the mouth to the anus. Dear learner, that word is anus, not anus. Digestion is the process by which food is broken down into small soluble particles that can be absorbed in the bloodstream. As you see that image of the digestive system or the alimentary canal, I hope all parts are visibly clear for you to see. We have two types of digestion. We have mechanical digestion, which is also known as physical digestion. Then we also have chemical digestion. Mechanical digestion is the type of digestion that involves breaking down food into small particles mechanically. In mechanical digestion, especially the one carried out by the action of the teeth, which we call mastication, it involves breaking down food mechanically into small particles, this time not small soluble particles. So it does not change the chemical nature of food. In mechanical digestion, the chemical nature of food is not changed. As you see, the video showing chewing or mastication. Mastication is the breakdown of food into small particles by the help of teeth. Then another process under mastication, we have what we call churning. The process by which food is mixed with the stomach juices, and that is done by the stomach walls through what we call churning movements. Food keeps on moving in the stomach, as you see that video. Dear learners, digestion of food begins in the mouth, what we can also call the oral cavity, or it can also be called the buccal cavity. The mouth, or the oral cavity, or the buccal cavity. It is made up of different parts. We have the tongue. In the mouth, we have the tongue. We have teeth, we have the salivary glands, we have the palate, and here we have the hard palate, that is the upper part of your mouth inside, and the soft palate, the other last part after the hard palate, as you are seeing it there. It is called the soft palate. It contains what we call the uvula. We have the lips, we have the gums, we have the pharynx, we have the oral mucosa, we have the cheeks. As you are seeing those parts, dear learner, both types of digestion do take place in the mouth. Mechanical digestion is carried out by the action of teeth, and that is what we call mastication or chewing, as you are seeing there, dear learner. The salivary glands, they produce saliva, which contains an enzyme, salivary amylase. Salivary amylase, it is also called ptyalin. So salivary glands produce saliva, which contains an enzyme, salivary amylase, or ptyalin. Then the submucosal glands, they produce a substance known as lysozyme. Lysozyme, its role is to kill the bacteria in the mouth that come with food. When I talk about the salivary glands, we have three major salivary glands. We have what we call the submandibular glands, we have the parotid glands, we have the sublingual glands. These are the three major salivary glands, and they produce saliva juice. The enzyme salivary amylase or ptyalin changes cooked starch to maltose. The enzyme salivary amylase or ptyalin changes cooked starch, that is cooked starch, to maltose. Then the tongue. The tongue is the strongest and the most flexible body muscle. The tongue is the body's strongest and most flexible muscle. The digestive role of the tongue is to roll food into a bolus for easy swallowing. Dear learner, you have to be very, very accurate on the word bolus. It is bolus with U, not the one with A. The one with A, it is in social studies. Let us look at the digestive roles of saliva. Saliva cools food. Saliva softens food for easy swallowing. Saliva contains an enzyme, salivary amylase, that changes cooked starch to maltose. Saliva also contains mucus. And most part of the mucus saliva is produced by what we call the sublingual glands. We have, I told you, we have the submandibular, sublingual, and the parotid. So the sublingual glands, they produce most of the mucous saliva. This mucus lubricates food for easy swallowing, as you are seeing there. During swallowing, the epiglottis closes the larynx to prevent food from entering it, as you are seeing there, dear learner. Remember, the larynx, that is where our voice is formed. It contains the vocal cords, they are in the larynx, which vibrate and we produce sound. The bolus moves down the gullet by the process of peristalsis. That word is peristalsis, dear learner, by the process of peristalsis, not peristalsis. Peristalsis is the wave-like movement of food in form of a bolus along the alimentary canal. The wave-like movement of food in form of a bolus along the alimentary canal, as you are seeing. As food moves down to the stomach, we have what we call the cardiac sphincter. The cardiac sphincter is also known as the lower esophageal sphincter. The lower esophageal sphincter. It opens to allow the bolus into the stomach, as you are seeing. As the bolus enters the stomach, the gastric glands found in the fundus. The fundus is the body of the stomach, the inner body of the stomach. Found in the fundus, produce a digestive juice called gastric juice. That is one production. As the bolus enters the stomach, then also the fundic glands, or what we call the extinct glands, also produce a juice called hydrochloric acid. These glands are also found in the fundus in the body of the stomach. They produce an acid called hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid kills germs that come along with food to the stomach, as you are seeing there, dear learner. Gastric juice contains two enzymes, that is pepsin and renin. Pepsin changes proteins to peptides. Renin clots milk in babies. And renin is also known as chymosin. Renin is also known as chymosin, and it is very common in young ruminants. Yeah, that is an enzyme that clots milk in babies. Clotting is the separation of fats from proteins. It is always visibly clear when a baby regurgitates, brings back the solid part, which is whitish, as you are seeing there. That solid part that is whitish, those are the proteins. Then the liquid part, it is the fats and oils. So renin clots milk in babies. The stomach stores food temporarily for maximum hours, I think 4 hours. 4 hours, it's the time the stomach stores food. The stomach walls churn food. Churning is the mixing of process by which food is mixed with stomach juices. The mixture of food with stomach juices is called chyme, which most people call chyme. It's called chyme. Chyme. C-H-Y-M-E. Chyme is food mixed with stomach juices. In the stomach, there is absorption of alcohol. Absorption of alcohol takes place in the stomach. Thank you for listening, my dear learner. Hope you stay well. We meet in the next episode as we shall be talking about digestion in the duodenum and the ileum.